Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV, a product of Florida Internet and Television, the industry that connects and entertains over 95% of all Floridians. I'm your host, Brad Swanson, and today I'm joined by Representative Toby Overdorf. Welcome back.
Thank you, Brad. Great to be here.
All right, sir, you are working on some very big legislation. Tell us about one of your top bills.
We're actually working a lot with CFO Petronas, and as you know, the Biden administration has put 87,000 new agents out there, and so we're dealing with some ways that we can hopefully allow for Floridians to fight back against that a bit and make sure that they can stay in business and that they aren't audited by somebody who's just going after them because of who they are or what they represent.
Right, we've had CFO Petronas on the program telling us about this, and what we've seen in the past is based upon either your state or your political affiliation or just other things that aren't in favor with the administration. It's almost they're just picking and choosing, and it's not arbitrary and it's not a random audit.
It is absolutely capricious, and they're going after them. There's no doubt about it. So what we're actually being able to do is now provide business owners with the opportunity to be able to fight back. And if they go through and they do a lawsuit, in fact, on this, and they win that lawsuit, we're going to pay their legal fees.
I love it. Okay, what else are you working on?
Got some really good human trafficking issues that we're fighting against, obviously, and putting in some new regulations associated with that. One of which is the ability to go ahead and have the trafficked victim to go ahead and sue their trafficker. So a new cause of action that allows for that. We're also creating some new educational requirements for first-time offenders associated with prostitution, and having our circuit courts put those things together. So a variety of issues we're doing there, and it's really some transformative stuff. The AG has been a great partner with that. We're also looking at the possibility of creating an age requirement for signing on to pornographic sites, similar to what Louisiana has and some other states out there. So we're looking at some different things there, and it's all coming hopefully in the next couple of weeks here.
I tell you what, you think about where Florida is on leading the nation on such an important topic. I think AG Moody has, she's had the task force. She's been supported by this governor and the legislature with putting legislative wind at her back and empowering all of these folks who want to get these people out of that system. So important legislation across the board. And we've talked to several other House members as well that are all working on tangential legislation. So important.
It's really, I have to say, it is absolutely fantastic of a partner in Speaker Renner, who has just made this one of his top priorities, no doubt about it. With Senator Passidomo, the Senate President there has been fantastic, as well as Senator Garcia over there and Senator Martin have been just great.
Well, thanks for your leadership on this, and obviously Representative Overdorf, if we let you go without asking, not an important question, but a fun question, because you're always working on very heady and important stuff. When you're not doing this work, what do you like to stream? What are you watching to take your mind off this important work?
Believe it or not, I have not watched a single episode of Game of Thrones in my entire life, so we actually just started doing that, and we'll be binge watching through that, as well as my wife and I just finished The Making of Anna, and just a fantastic
crazy that's based on a true story. It's crazy.
Unbelievable. Yeah. My daughter was an influencer for quite some time, to now to see that in this fashion. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. All right, well, thanks for coming on Phi TV, and we look forward to having you on again to tell us about how these important bills are moving.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks. That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. Make sure you hit us up for more great interviews like this one on our social media feeds, and for now, thanks for tuning in.